Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And Ann is driving today. And we're cooking out of our book, The Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease Cookbook. And if you're following along, it's on page 220 and it's called
Stuffed Portobello Mushroom Caps. And I tell you, this is a delicious recipe. But I have been struggling with this recipe for you guys. So,
she told me it was so easy. Like, it's no problem, let's do it. But it's funny.
Well, it is easy. It is easy. You'll see. So we're going to start with a portobello mushroom, and
ooh, top shot here, yeah.
And I need
what do
a
you
little
need?
knife.
A little wee knife. That one's got a
knife?
sharp tip. This has got a soft tip.
Whoops, Jane. No,
Turn the dishwasher on. Hold on.
Jane. Okay, Jane.
Yes.
Will you chop that in little piece?
Wait, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this?
Stop.
That's okay. Mommy, let's keep going. What do you want me to do with this?
Chop it up. I want it in little pieces.
It is a little piece.
No, littler.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to take these sort of things around the side.
Those have a name, don't they? Oh, no. Oh, yes, that's the rim of it?
The rim. Now, what I'm going to do next, and originally, I didn't, I did it the first time, and then I thought, why? I love these gills. I mean, they're just part of the mushroom. I normally would eat them. Well, I have discovered why they need to be discarded. Because if you put them in, it turns everything black. They're black, and so it's just aesthetically, it makes a difference.
So for you guys, I guess we're showing off and taking the gills out in some of these. But at home, we would just have a black mushroom dish because the gills are such good fiber and yum.
Well, so I'm going to do the...
Oh, here comes my important stump chopping, stump grinding.
Grind that, please. Now, this is just saving a step later, you'll see. And I'm removing these gills. And this also gives more room for stuffing. And that's what's fun to do, is to stuff.
I'm putting the stumps back here. You can see the top shot. They're coming right back in. You want them right there? Do you want them right there?
Now, if you are doing this at home, what you would be doing, actually even before you remove these gills, is you would take a bunch of Swiss chard and you would chop it up into little pieces. Now, in the directions in the book, I say discard the stems. Don't do that. Use the stems because
they're so beautiful.
They're so beautiful, and they are just, look, I have already cooked. This is one bunch. This is crazy. This is a bunch of Swiss chard, about that much, and it just disappears. And Swiss chard is kind of like spinach. It really cooks quickly. The stems take a tiny bit longer, so if you're using the stems, just make sure you cook it until the stems...
Wait, when you say cook it, do you put it like in a little bit of water in a pot and just steam it? Or boil it, or what'd you do?
I put it in some water and just sort of boilish it.
Sounds like the way we cook kale. So if people want to know more about that, we have, Wade, will you fly in the thing about cooking kale, and then we'll just put it back? Okay, thank you, Wade. All right, so what I think is really kind of cool, I'm going to show top shot, is each one of these mushrooms looks a little different. They did have different character. Like this one, it's kind of a nice bald looking, and this one's a little bit darker looking.
Yeah, it's funny how they are different.
They are quite different.
And this is what's left because I kept going to the store to get more. And so now I have got a little dish, and in this little dish, I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of a hummus. And this happens to be, and make sure whatever hummus you get, whether you make it or whatever, that it has no oil. And this is a hummus with no oil, and it's a lemon hummus that I really love, and I thought it might be just tasty. And I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons, is that 3?
3.
And of hummus.
It's hard to talk and count.
Yes, and then this is about 2 or a little more, of chopped green onions. In they go.
Do you want me to chop this? This is next, right?
And then Jane is now chopping 4 cloves of garlic. She is a really
but you know
good garlic
Okay,
chopper.
I'm gonna stop you here because you said press. You said here in the book it says to with the garlic crushed. Should we crush it in this thing?
Oh, no, just chop it. You started.
I can also do a little bit of both. But I'm just gonna do it in little, like minced.
And while she's doing that, I am, wait a minute.
Gonna do a little Grey Poupon? Tell me when, because we learned some things about Grey Poupon.
1 minute. I'm going to put in a tablespoon. I can't get a tablespoon into this container. So,
How many teaspoons in a tablespoon?
1.
How many
This
teaspoons?
is a half teaspoon.
And you're doing a tablespoon? Mommy.
It's a terrible jar.
Okay, you know how many I have to do then? You have to do 6. Because there's 3 tablespoons in 1 teaspoon. Sorry, there's 3 teaspoons in 1 tablespoon.
I'm just going to do that much.
There's 6.
That looks
no,
good.
Ann, no, you do 2 more.
That looks good.
Do your full tablespoon. She only did 2/3 of a tablespoon.
Now,
Sorry, I'm coming with the.
so maybe we're doing this while the Swiss chard is cooking. So it's cooked. Now we're going to prepare the little portobellos. And the first thing we're going to do is into each portobello, we're going to put 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. And this happens to be made by the Olive Tap, which is our favorite. And although there are plenty of wonderful balsamic vinegars around the country, and this also happens to be, it's called their 4-leaf. Oops, I'm about to lose my everything. And so I'm going to put a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar in each little cap.
Oh, so it's like a cool foundation.
Oh my, yes, it's so amazing what this happens. And then, you won't believe it, next we're going to put half of the garlic in each one.
Oh, really? I was feeling delinquent at how late I was, but what perfect timing. So I'm going to try to make it into 2 piles. Okay. All right, in it goes.
So you see,
It smells so good.
I think you can just chop it up. You don't really need to crush it. You can just chop that vinegar up. And now we're going to put this in the oven. And it goes in the oven for 10 minutes. And this just gets everything. Oh, but before I put it in the oven, I need to put in some vegetable broth. And I love the Plant Strong vegetable broth because you can get it in a size that's kind of usable. And so here we go. I put it into this cup.
Here's
half
a
a
QR
cup.
code for the Plant Strong vegetable broth. Thanks, Wade.
Oh, yes. And it comes in, oh, you know what? It has a mushroom one. I should have used the mushroom.
Do I have the mushroom
I
broth?
should have used the mushroom one in here. I'm so mad I didn't think about that.
I can't believe you didn't think of that.
Dear me. But anyway, this is just fine.
Oh, I don't think I have the mushroom one.
All right. So in the oven this goes.
Okay, and Wade, now ready? Part of why Anne was feeling so crazy about this recipe is because she prepared this one ahead of time so we could save the 10 minutes. It's not that hot, it's okay. There you go. So this has been in the oven for 10 minutes at 400. Yeah. And
400.
it smells amazing.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these little chopped up parts, and we're going to put these little chopped up parts right inside here. So you're not wasting anything but the gills. And the gills
Wait, that,
just, what?
okay. That goes into the hummus thing?
This goes into the hummus.
Awesome.
Yeah, isn't that great?
It's not wasting a thing.
No. I'm
High
just giving
fiber.
it- and I'm going to put a little
Go get it.
of this flavor in here.
Do you talk about that in here?
Yeah. Do I? Yes.
At least 1 tablespoon.
I do. So that's all mixed up. Now is the fun part. Into each one, you put a whole half a bunch of Swiss chard. And before you put it in,
That's a ton.
squeeze it a little bit so you get any extra water out.
Wow.
And there, look, I mean, it isn't all that much. And look, it does.
This whole bunch turned into that half of, that's amazing.
Well, it may have been a little smaller bunch, but it was a bunch. And
Wow.
squeeze.
You make a snowball out of your cooked Swiss chard, like any good chef.
And then on top of that, I am going to put
Half of your hummus,
half of this
and this is a mixture of hummus and
green onions,
and
mustard,
and
and
mushroom stems.
mushroom stems.
Yum.
And then I'm going to put this back in the oven for about 10 minutes. And then we'll show you the next thing.
Oh, the things that doesn't go on yet? The stripes?
No! Now we're all set to go in the oven.
For another 10 minutes. Wow, okay.
You want to put it in?
Yeah.
It's a little hot.
No, it's cooled down. Okay, in it's gonna go. Woo! Well, we have our other one in there too, so. Hold on, Wade, right, Anne's got something to add.
Wade, I just totally forgot I want to do something. I think they look bare, and I'm going to put just a little paprika on them, because doesn't that look better? And you could do either smoked or not. This just happens to be plain paprika, and we'll see what it's like.
10 minutes later, okay. Okay, so these are hot out of the oven. And, ow, how can you touch that?
I've got good hands.
Jeez.
Asbestos hands. Asbestos hands. So here we are, and we have a couple more things to do. One of the things I wish I had done, but I didn't, and I suggested in the recipe, is before you put on the hummus on top, put a little bit of the gravy.
How can you touch that? It's so hot.
This is not hot, Jane.
Oh.
You just think it is. A little bit of gravy on the top. Oh, it is hot. It is hot. And then, one of our favorite things.
I wish it was smell-o-vision. This smells so just.
One of our favorite things
Onion.
is roasted red peppers. And we have a recipe in.
Oh, we'll fly it in here. Roasted red. One of the first recipes we did was the roasted red peppers.
And
they're
I
so
tell
flavorful.
you, they are just so good. You could, I mean, you could just
name
eat
the
them by
six.
the
Name
handful.
the 6 things you marinate them with: garlic, marjoram,
Basil, marjoram, basil, thyme,
Garlic.
Garlic. No, what am I missing? Thyme.
Rosemary?
Rosemary.
and balsamic. Shocking, acid queen. And she puts them in this great marinade, and I could eat them. I could eat them for breakfast. I would. I love that.
So, you know what, Jane? We should put a little. I usually sprinkle a little green onions. It'll be pretty. Do you have chopped?
Yeah.
Any chopped?
Yeah. We got a little extra green onion right here. Oh.
This is beautiful.
I would love to try it. Can we put it in the dish? Give it a go. Oh, is it hot? Is it okay?
Hot, but good.
Yeah. Okay. Yummy.
Wait, Jane.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna. Hey, I don't need juice. I don't like that much juice.
You have to have juice.
Okay. It feels so tidy without all the juice. You know what we learned about Grey Poupon, by the way, while we were preparing for this? Oh, look at that, Wade. Doesn't that look good? While we were preparing for this, we looked up Grey Poupon, and Poupon means baby, and I was so concerned that Grey Poupon meant gray baby, and like that seems kind of miserable. but it was this mustard company was created by someone named Gray, apparently.
Oh.
And they partnered with someone named Poupon. So it just happened to be a person named Gray partnering with someone named Baby. All right, do you want to take one bite?
Oh, no, it looks good.
No, you don't want to bite?
Yeah, I know, I do.
Okay.
What do you think?
I love, maybe it's because I've been raised by you, but I love that vinegar and garlic and like that mustardy hummus. It just, oh, the Swiss chard. That's really good. That's really good. Wow. So this is like a main dish. This is.
Oh, it's a main dish.
This is a.
It's the center of your plate.
Oh my God, I'm literally
with broccoli. With broccoli or salad. Oh my goodness.
Or more mushrooms. Yum. Thank you, Mommy. That's great.
It's not even too hot.
Not at all. All right.
In fact,
enjoy your stuffed portobello. Stuffed portobello caps. Bye.
Bye.
Wade just tried this and he said, you know what? Put this in between buns and a stuffed portobello sandwich. All about it. So that's
new
a good
thought.
idea.
New thought.
Yeah, we didn't even think of it.
We still like it.
But we're
anyway.
But we're gonna try it between some yummy buns. All right. Bye-bye again.